Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing my current favorites. I love these kind of videos. I've been following them forever. I think these are such cult beauty videos. I'm not sure if I'm still up for doing the monthly videos because I'm not sure if I switch up my makeup and I find new products every month. I mean, I definitely do, but I just like giving them a longer trial than a month. So I think every now and then I'm going to do current favorites, so it sort of brings together all of my favorites from fragrances, from bath and body products, and some of the skincare that I've been loving, as well as makeup. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below on what are your current favorites right now, what you've been loving, so that I can actually look at those products and buy them for myself. Okay, let's start with a really random favorite, which is the Garnier Micellar Water. I don't think it's focusing. Yeah, there you go. Um, I've used this almost 2 weeks, and I think with a cleansing water you don't need to use it for like 2 months to figure out if it works or not. It is very different than my Bioderma. I still love Bioderma and I still stand by it. I just feel like this does a better job at removing eye makeup. For me, Bioderma, someone who wears lenses, Bioderma really stings my eyes. So I mean, I really don't like that feeling anymore. So when I found this at the drugstore, I thought, let me try it out. Maybe it's better than Bioderma. To be honest, in terms of price point, this is around 45 dirhams, and the Bioderma that I have is around 80 dirhams. It's not extremely different. I mean, yeah, you do save 35 bucks, but you get more product with Bioderma. I just think it does a better job at removing my eye makeup compared to my face makeup. I also like the feeling that it has oils infused in it, so that just ensures that more of the dirt from my face is coming off than just like using a water that just doesn't do that good of a job removing makeup. The second thing I've been loving is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Now these have never been available in UAE, so I was really happy when I saw this at my drugstore. I got the shade, it's called the illuminating shade, so it was totally off on me. It was so light I couldn't work it out. Then I got the shade light pale. This works perfectly. I actually use both of them together because that makes the perfect highlighting combination, but if I'm just going for concealing, I only use the darker shade. It's amazing. I mean, all the hype about this product is so real. It definitely erases your dark circles. It sets under the eye very naturally. I mean, it doesn't give you like a very shiny finish, or it's not extremely matte that it dries out your under eyes. It's a very natural finish, and as soon as you set it with some powder, it's perfect. Speaking of powder, I'm gonna be showing you the most ugly packaging because of what I've done to it. It's the Rimmel Match Perfecting Powder. I've been looking for a drugstore powder to bake with for a long time because I just think baking requires a lot of excess powder, and I just cannot use my Laura Mercier to bake and then just throw off my product and waste all that money. So I really was looking for a drugstore version of that powder, and I think this really comes close. It has that satiny finish that the Laura Mercier loose powder does. I in fact tried the Gosh translucent powder as well, but I don't recommend it because it gives you really bad flashback in photography. So I would never recommend that product because I mean, I've never had that problem with my makeup where my makeup flashes back, and then I'm at this birthday party and all my pictures just look like, ugh, it was so horrible. But this product is so good. I love it. It is, I'm gonna try to show you the color, but it's just translucent, as you can see. And yeah, you bake with it. I've been using it for almost 3 months and I still have a lot of product remaining. The only unfortunate thing is you can't buy it here, it's not available, but you can buy it from ASOS, which I mean delivers worldwide, so that makes it really easy. Next, we're gonna go to highlighter. Not surprising, it's my Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. Now let me be honest here, I really didn't want to get into the hype of Becca because I mean, every blogger was talking about it, and you know, the whole controversy with Jaclyn Hill was just putting me off, and I really didn't want to try it. But at the same time, the product is amazing. I'm really proud of Becca as a company. They put out some beautiful stuff. In fact, I've been trying their Skin Perfector, which is the shimmering Skin Perfector. I just want to give it some more tries to actually put it in my current favorites. But this I've been using for a couple of months. I've been loving it. It looks gorgeous on the skin. The only drawback I think for this product would be if you are paler than my skin. I think anyone paler than my skin would find this extremely peachy for their complexion. It would actually show up as almost like a very light blush than just a highlighter. I think that's my only problem with it. In terms of eyeshadow, there's one palette that I've been using all month long, which is my Loreal Mega Pro 2. Unfortunately, when the Mega Pro 1 came out, I did not get my hands on it, so I don't have that palette, which I regret every single day. But this product is amazing. I've spoken about how much I love the Becca eyeshadows, and they are just some of the most beautiful eyeshadows to work with. I mean, for everyday looks, I usually go for the matte shades. I just add some like light shimmers on my inner circle, on my inner eye, and then I'm just good to go. I love, love, love that palette. Another palette that I've been using as much as I've been using my other one is my Kat 1D Shade and Light palette. Now, to be honest, I don't use all of these colors on my eyes. I actually use this to contour. It's very similar to the shade they have in their contouring Shade and Light palette. This color is called Lazarus. It reminds me of Supernatural. I don't know if you guys get that reference, but they do have this episode called Lazarus Rising. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but yeah, it just reminded me of Supernatural. I've been using warm contouring shades for a long time. However, when you really want a chiseled look, something like this, something so cool tone, makes the world of a difference. It's really, really lovely. And if you see these three shades, these two as well as these two, they are really amazing to do simple smoky eyes for every day. I just love it. In fact, your perfect autumn crease color is right here, and that one's called Lucius. Harry Potter reference. I mean, I actually want to know if that was the reason Kat 1D called her, has this in her palette. Speaking of Kat 1D, there's another thing that I've been loving. It's not even new anymore because I've been loving this product for the last 2 years. I have not changed my eyeliner. I've been using this. I've used the Mascara one. I've tried the Rimmel one. I've tried the L'Oreal one, and I keep coming back to this, which is my Kat 1D tattoo liner in Trooper. It is amazing. It does what it says. It's long lasting, and I live in an environment with 45 to 50 degrees Celsius every day, and this lasts through that. I mean, obviously it fades a little bit, but compared to everything else I've tried in this country, it works like nothing else. I do wish they had a waterproof version because I think that would be the answer to the longevity that I'm looking for, but so far so good. The next thing I want to talk about is my primer. Now, I've had this primer, which is the Gucci Face Silk Priming Serum. I've had it for a long time, to be honest, when Gucci came out in Dubai, I got really sucked into the beautiful counter, and I was like, let me try this, let me try that. And at the end of it, I realized that, to be honest, the products weren't that great. I have their blush, which I find extremely difficult to work with. It's pigmented, but it's pigmented to a level that you really can't blend it out. In fact, the tutorial that I did with my for Harry Potter look, for that I used the Gucci blush, and I had the same problem. You can see it on camera how strong it is. But speaking of the serum, it is, I really love it for the reason that it makes my makeup look beautiful. Like, if I want to make sure that my makeup is looking natural and perfected, this is what I use. I don't think in the country that I live, I can use primer and be assured that my makeup's going to last all day. That's not going to happen in 50 degrees Celsius. But with this primer, at least I know for the first 5-6 hours my makeup is going to look fresh, it's going to look natural, it's going to look beautiful, which is why I love this. Now, a very cheap dupe for this would be the Nivea aftershave balm that was recommended by Nikki Tutorials. I have used that and I have used this. They have very similar texture, but I mean, this is just a little bit nicer than the other one. It doesn't make you smell like a guy, so that's the perk. Let's go to contouring. I have my Burberry contour stick with me here in the shade dark. Now, something about me and contouring. I don't like contouring my cheeks or my face a lot. I like it when my contour almost looks like it's blended into maybe a bronze color. I don't necessarily enjoy contouring. I mean, it's a bit controversial to say that, but I mean, I don't think it makes a difference in how chiseled your face looks, especially for someone like me. But I think it's just a fun makeup hack to use when you really want to have some more angles to your face. But this is one of those products that I think is a good balance between a really heavy contour to something that could be day appropriate. If you want to use this into and blend it out to nothing, you could do that. If you want to build it up, you can do that, which is what I love about this product. And it's Burberry. I can promise you that it blends like nothing else. Now, in terms of lips, I have been loving two things. I have been loving my MAC Boldly Bare lip liner. It's a very natural shade. It's the one I'm wearing today. And I just love how simple this lip liner is. It just looks like no fuss. It's my lips but better. And on top of that, I'm wearing my Jouer lip balm, lip treatment. This product is really, really, really lovely. I mean, you cannot go wrong with it. I usually use this as like a lip mask when I'm sleeping. However, I just filmed my tutorial with the Harry Potter look and my lips are so dry with the liquid lipstick that I used. So I just put on some lip liner. And I put on my Jouer lip treatment just so that I can look like a human. Now, on the trends of liquid lipsticks, I am still on the fence about them. I have tried Lime Crime, I have tried Kat Von D, I have tried Anastasia, I've tried Colourpop. The only one that I'm not trying out so far is the Kylie Lip Kit because I'm a little skeptical about it. All my friends have tried it, I've tried it from them, but to be honest, I'm not gonna pay 26 bucks for something that looks exactly like Colourpop. But in terms of liquid lipstick, I just think that trend is going to fade soon only because it's a little bit, I think I'm the only one who feels that way, but I'm really sick of liquid lipsticks. I just feel like sooner or later, the beauty of comfortable mattes and comfortable satin lipsticks is going to come back and people are going to realize that you do not need so many tubes of liquid lipstick. However, the one liquid lipstick I think that stands out from the bunch has been my Kat Von D Lolita. Now, obviously, the darker shades from this range are not that great. I used one of the colors for my previous tutorial and it was patchy as hell. I in fact even have the black color from this range called Witches or Wicked. I think Witches. And it's the same issue. The black really, really is patchy. And if it's a black lipstick and if it's patchy, it's really not going to do you well. But this shade right here is beautiful. It's long lasting. It looks amazing. And everyone has been talking about it and for good reason. So if liquid lipsticks could feel more like this, I would be up for it, but I just don't think I'm getting there anytime soon. Next product on my list is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in the color Jaune Jean, I don't know. Interesting. Anyways, this is a pale gold. It is stunning. It just doesn't get better than this. I love this color. I use it on my eyes. Sometimes when I'm feeling a little bit more cheeky, I use it on my cheeks as well. And I use it as a highlight and then I add my champagne pop on top of it. That is just like boom, highlight. And I love that. But this color right here, I have to say, is not long lasting. You would have to retouch it through the day. However, if you use like a primer below and then use this and maybe add a little bit of a pale powder eyeshadow on top, maybe it will work. It's just, I love the look this gives. You know, when you flip over a magazine and you see these glossy eyes with beautiful lashes, this eyeshadow does that. It makes your eyes look glossy and beautiful, and oh, I just love it. But yeah, you have to use it carefully. You have to use it for the purpose of, you know, making it look like you want glossy eyes. If you hate that kind of look, this is not for you. So please ignore my recommendation on that. The other thing I have here with me is a mascara from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Legendary Lashes mascara. Now, this mascara was really hyped up. It was hyped up from Charlotte Tilbury. It was hyped up from some of the bloggers. And I see what they mean. I mean, it's a beautiful mascara. I love it and I would keep using it, and I have used it up. It's almost drying out. And if you can see, the wand is very thick, very beautiful. Love it. I had done a post a long time back on my blog about my favorite mascaras, and the top contender has always been the YSL Shocking Mascara, and this reminds me of that mascara even in terms of the packaging. But the problem with this mascara is that it melts off. You can do nothing about it. This will come off. If you cry, it's going to be on your face. I've done that. I've looked like an idiot. I've also looked like a panda, but you know what? You live and learn. Apart from that, this mascara gives you the most voluptuous lashes. If you have straight lashes like I do, this would curl them up. This would give great volume. This would give great lift. It's exactly like the YSL Shocking Mascara. In fact, a little bit better. It doesn't even dry out towards the end as much as the YSL Shocking does. However, that the only issue I have with this mascara is that it just like slips off and it gets a little messy. Like you have to sit there and wait for it to dry in the morning, and then continue doing the rest of your makeup. It gets a little fussy, but I still love it. The last product that we're going to be talking about is a scent, which is the Jo Malone Black Cedarwood and Juniper. Now this is not a scent. Actually, I want to put it on now. It's not a scent that's available anymore. I think it came out a couple of years ago with their London Rain collection. I was so in love with how the collection looked in store, in ads, online, everywhere. I stalked this collection. And I'm not someone who chooses deeper scents. I'm like full-on floral and fruity girl, but something about this, it is one of the most sexiest fragrances I've ever smelled, at least on me. I just love it. It actually, I don't know how to explain it. I love the color black, and this is how I imagine color black should smell like. It's a bit deep, it's a bit sexy, and it has these notes of obviously cedarwood and juniper, but it almost smells like something a bit musky and wooden. It's so perfect for fall. I mean, I really wish it was still available, but as you can see, I use it very sparingly. I only bring it out in the fall months or winter because I just love the scent and I don't wanna live without it. I know I said that was my last recommendation. However, I forgot to mention this beautiful therapy Himalayan detox salts. I mean, if you've seen my cult beauty haul, which I'll link below, you would have seen me purchase it and talk about how excited I was to trying these. My main purpose, to be honest, was to get better sleep at night. I only thought I'm going to be taking a bath with this at night so that, you know, I smell these amazing scents and it really helps me out with my anxiety and put me to good sleep. And I've been trying that. I mean, I don't do it every night. I maybe do it twice in a week when I'm really stressed out and I really want to de-stress. I mix this in with my lavender bath oil from L'Occitane, and those scents just go very well because this has lavender in it as well. I will say that as expensive as this is, I've really noticed a difference. I mean, obviously I don't get better sleep only because of using some salts in my body. I just feel so much more relaxed. I just feel so much more rejuvenated every time I have a bath with this, and it just puts me in a really good mood. I don't know if it's just the act of pampering myself or really paying attention to the toxins that my body is, you know, is worried about or de-stressing. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's the perfect mix that's helping me out, but I'm loving these and I would recommend these to anyone. I'm actually going to go and buy another one of these very, very soon, because I can't imagine my life without them right now. A lot of people have recommended me pillow sprays, which with the sense of lavender or any other calming scent that really helps you out. My only issue with pillow sprays is that they're so strong. I mean, most of them are, as much as I've tried. And plus, the lingering scent on my pillow really bothers me because I'm very sensitive towards certain scents. I love lavender, but if I smell it for too long, it gives me a headache. So I just love the fact that I can have a bath with it. It lingers on my body, and if I really want to enjoy the scent, I will just like stiff my wrist or anything like that. It's a bit creepy, but I love it. But yeah, I mean, it just doesn't allow me to like put myself through that scent for a really long time, and I love that about it. So yeah, I mean, anyone who's going through sleep anxiety and all of that, highly recommend this, and I hope that you'll try it out as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give me a big thumbs up if you really like this video, because I'm going to be coming up with so much new content next week. I actually want to know if you guys want me to do something specific, if you have a celebrity look that I should recreate, if there's a tag you want me to do, because I love tag videos, or anything else. Just leave them in the comments and I will read them and I'll do them. Again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.